What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You know that song?
No. Instant skip.
Probably an instant skip. And speaking of instant skips, hello and welcome back to Headaches and Hot Takes. I'm your host, Chaperian. That over there is my lovely, wonderful, beautiful, bodacious co-host, Hearn.
Oh.
A.K.A. Mike Crapbag. A.K.A. Budge. A.K.A. the 2024 honorary Mr. YNWA. Short for You'll Never Walk Alone. The Herniator. What's up, Herm? How are you, pal?
You got me blushing with all those bodacious comments, bro. I never felt so complimented. Whoa, okay. The eyes.
Dude, the eyes get you, right? I can make my eyes look real crazy. Budge. All right, and if you didn't click off, you're in for a great episode because, as we just alluded to, hopefully you didn't click off because of my psycho crazy eyes. You're in for a great episode full of, well, we're going to end it with songs that are instant skips, songs that we cannot help but to hate. If they come on, I'm pressing that fast forward button. If it's on the radio, I'm shutting the radio off. If I'm in a store, I'm running for my car as quickly as I can. You agree,
Drops
right?
eggs, bolts towards car. I can't be in here anymore. Dude, there are two songs on my list that, like, I'm not exaggerating, where, like, I can't literally say literally, but they quite literally make my blood boil, dude.
So
it's
not
like
literally,
two
but
notes
quite
into that
literally.
song. Skip. I will dive across the room to hit the skip button 2 notes in.
2 notes in, you know it that well?
Oh, one
Because
of them everybody knows.
I've seen
2 notes.
TikToks lately of, can you guess the song by 1 note?
Yes.
I've only seen 2 of these TikToks. We both saw the Darude Sandstorm one. You might have showed it to me, and he saw if I guessed it, and I did guess it. It was easy. Dude, it's just so obviously like. It's so obvious.
Megalovania. You'll see a lot of Megalovania. You'll see a lot of that too.
That's a different song. That's not Megalovania. Megalovania.
I was just saying, what?
What am I thinking of? What's that song called in Kirby? Megalovania is Undertale, right?
Megalovania is Sans from Undertale.
Okay, can you give me a brief run-by of it? Yeah, that's Kirby. But what is that? What is Megalovania? Hum it.
But it's another one, like, whenever you just hit like, you know the first note.
There are some songs that I really struggle, and, like, I couldn't tell you why. Like, those are not that similar of songs. But for some reason, I mesh them together in my head all the time, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that song. And then I'll, like, start by, like, it's something like this, and 1 bar later, I'm on the wrong song. Like I was with that, yeah. But the other one that I heard a TikTok of, let me just tell you if this is on your list. I will be coming through this webcam to choke you. It is Africa by Toto. Oh. I love that song. It was one of my all-time favorite songs. I heard, Kat showed it to me. I was like, can you get this one? And yeah, it was so obvious. It was... It's so easy, bro. I'm like, dang, yeah. I know the song in 1 note.
I think I've got 4 songs that sit atop my instant skip list, and probably at most like 1.5 are like, really, you don't like that song? To me, I just told you right before we hit record, 2 of them are by the same artist. Music is subjective. If you voluntarily listen to this artist, I promise I don't want to be friends with you. I promise.
Wow.
I
Harsh words from the Herniator. Don't expect an Epic Games invite from him on Fortnite anytime soon. You're not getting one.
Or maybe I will. Maybe I will, and I'll just
chew you out in Fortnite.
Smoke you. In Fortnite, of course. In game.
In Fortnite.
Yeah.
That got outlawed somewhere. Did you see that? There was a Reddit trend. Tripping over my words here. I've been doing it all night. There's a Reddit trend where people would make legitimate threats to people. Okay? They'd be making legitimate, like, death threats. As legitimate as you can be for a Reddit death threat, that is, okay? But then at the end, they'd go in Fortnite. They'd list stuff like, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to kill the president in Fortnite.
And this, and this, and this in Fortnite. And someone got sued and taken to court over it, and they voted against him. They're like, it's obvious you don't mean this. It's obvious that you like, I guess this person was like psycho out of their mind, posted about it hundreds of times about this person. So it was like, we've got a case against you. Saying in Fortnite does not. Saying in Fortnite does not negate you of these hate crimes. So.
Going to split the throats of my enemies in
Fortnite. It's a great meme. Isn't it great?
It is. I love it. In Fortnite, of course.
Before we get any deeper, unless you want to talk more about things we're going to do to each other's mothers in Fortnite, I've got a quick curveball for you here that I think you'll be interested in. What do you mean, what?
Just get to the curveball.
I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not gonna go all the way on the joke, but I'm gonna go all the way on your mother in Fortnite.
Oh.
In Fortnite, bro. In Fortnite, bro. Yeah, we're cool. In Fortnite, bro. What is your least favorite video game franchise, bar none?
Ooh.
This is not supposed to really be a question. I thought it was an easy answer. You hate on this franchise
does it
quite a
say?
bit.
I do? Oh, I mean, if we're counting EA as a franchise, then yeah, it's EA.
Just Madden.
If you want to be more specific, it'd be Madden. Yeah.
Madden is the franchise, and Madden is the answer I was looking for. I could be wrong that that's not your most hated. It feels like it's your most hated.
I would give you, it's probably Madden.
Do you like me? Are you like me?
Are you like me?
Do you know the rest of that quote, by the way? Since we both just started it and didn't finish it. It's so good. Oh, it's I would. Do you find yourself getting tired at the 42nd hour or whatever, or 47th hour?
Are you like me? Do you find yourself getting tired at the 47th hour? I kept finding that at the 47th hour, I was getting tired. Good. I couldn't push through. The 48-hour energy bar. So you want 23 and a half hours? Right there.
He's giving right there. So good. But they're like, wait, if you want 48 hours, he's going whole bar. He's like, yeah, whole bar.
The whole bar.
Are you like me?
Are you like me?
Do you find yourself getting tired at the 47th hour?
I do, frequently.
It's so good, man. Anyways, I don't know if you like me or not. Did you enjoy Madden at any point growing up?
I never owned a Madden until Madden 24. I would play with my brother. He would own the Madden.
Did you ever have fun with it or anything like that? You never liked it? Even like the older ones when you were really growing up?
Whenever I was growing up, I really wasn't into that many sports at all, including football. So, like, I would play with my brother. He was actually into sports, and he was actually obviously into the game, so he just whooped me anyway.
It's in the game.
Oh, my God. So, no, I guess. I never really enjoyed it, and that might play a role into why I don't like it so much now is because I don't have nostalgia for it at all.
But I do have nostalgia for it, and I do acknowledge it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. So, I mean, it's not just...
Now, the street games, NFL Street, were they NFL Street, whatever they were called?
That's my favorite one, yeah.
Those were amazing.
Yeah, the only game a Bengals been on the cover of was NFL Street 3. That's probably not going to change anytime soon. Anyways, the reason I ask is because I learned something very interesting this week that I think the real big detail here that I learned I think will interest you mightily based off of like your hatred for the franchise, okay?
Okay.
So the year is 2005. They're coming off the heels of getting trashed by NFL 2K. Madden is. NFL 2K5, still to this day, some people consider the best NFL game of all time. If you're not listening to this for it to be a video game podcast or a sports podcast, bear with me. Realistically speaking, you can fast forward about 10 minutes or so, by the way. Is that fair to say, Hearn? 10 minutes or so? That's probably fair. Just a guess. It's not a sports or video games podcast, but we're going to talk about it for a second. They just got their butts whipped by NFL 2K. Still to this day considered one of the best NFL games of all time. I still consider it top 2 or 3 of my favorite NFL games of all time. I do prefer Madden 04 because I've played it more. And Mike Vick just gone. But right off the heels of getting trashed by NFL 2K, critically speaking, that is, okay? Is when they got the exclusive rights to the NFL games, which honestly makes no sense. That is the 1 year, Madden 05 versus NFL 2K5. Everyone who was around back then, played games, will agree. My father, who at the time had played every Madden game to date, and still to this day has played probably most of them to date. He stopped around the same time I did, like 20, 21, something like that. He will agree 2K trashed Madden that year. Okay? Trashed Madden. It's not even close. It's a way better game. But then, of course, we got the exclusive license now, so suck it, 2K. Right after you just got beat critically, by the way. And no one's going back to change their opinion on that. Yeah, thanks. At the same time, they're about to release Madden 06. Of course, that's the next after 05. And the Xbox 360 has just released. It's about to be actually a launch title for it, Madden 06 is. It is the first next-gen console of the time. Of course, the Xbox 360 plays with the PS3. And little did I know, they had to redo the entire source code, starting right then, right there, from 05 to 06, because they could not get it to run on the Xbox 360. PS3 wasn't out at the time, okay? And that's when I learned, Herniator, that the Madden game that came out last year, and probably the one that's going to come out this year, are running on the same code they came up with in 2005 for Madden 06 on the Xbox 360. And we wonder why it feels like this is the same game every freaking year. It's just a $60 roster update that looks worse every time. Yeah, it's because they quite literally, and by the way, before I get any further, Madden 06, there have been some worse than that since then over the past couple of years. Very seldomly, though, for what it's worth. Madden 06 at the time was easily considered the worst Madden ever. And apparently it was in like development, just heck, up and down, couldn't get off the ground. There's a whole story on it. The developers were suicidal by the time they got that game to go live. They barely met the launch title. It was insane, okay? They barely met the launch date for it. And so they would even agree, worst Madden game to date. It was, right? That's the one all the games still run off of at the time, which I've enjoyed Madden since then. 12, 13, 08 was a very good year. Madden 17 I had a lot of fun with. 16, 18 were fine as well. So, I mean, it's not like I've not enjoyed any since then. But Madden 25 coming out this year, which, what are they going to call that, by the way?
They got to just do 2025 or something.
Yeah, right? There's already a Madden 25 for those who don't know because they commemorated the 25th anniversary. So now this is the year they would release Madden 25. I don't know what they'll say. But this year's Madden, as far as we know, coming out on the Madden 06 source code. Which they themselves would agree was hastily put together, not meant to support the game. And also, if it makes sense, I learned the Madden 06 source code for older systems, PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube even, if you want to count that, but it was in the generation, was still running on the old engine and continued to do so for all of those games that came out. So if you got Madden 12 on the PlayStation 2, which it did come out with, you were playing basically a completely different game than Madden 12 on the PlayStation 3. Not even just missing modes, stuff like that. It's a different, the gameplay is 100% different. And it's something I've been aware of, the jump to PS2 up, from PS2 up, is when, the change really happened. I had no idea. It quite literally is when the whole game changed. I just thought you might want to know. Your favorite game franchise is still running off of 20-year-old source code.
Dude, it's
Thanks,
so
NFL,
bad.
for giving them the exclusive license and never revoking it.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. One of my biggest things with it is that they just so clearly don't even test the game before they launch it.
No.
And again, the most blatant evidence of that was how they changed the kickoff rule this year, and I called for a fair catch. What could he possibly be thinking?
Yeah.
That's not some weird edge case where it's that'll never happen. We forgot to test for that because that happens so rarely.
Yeah.
We didn't think to test for that. That could happen multiple times every single game.
Absolutely.
What are we doing? And then dude, it's just little animations that happen at times.
They're crazy, dude.
It's so funny. The one that I go back and watch that clip once a month.
So good. It's so good.
Whenever I'm playing with my dad.
Flint Lockwood. Flint Lockwood. Flint Lockwood. Straight up what he does.
Playing with my dad. He's playing the Chargers and he's running the ball with Herbert, which I told him to stop doing. And here goes Herbert running, and I strip it. Well, then Herbert comes over and tries to make a tackle. Shout out Herbert, I guess.
He gets bodied.
Shout out in-man Herbert. He gets bodied. So then it pops up on the screen Herbert injured. And in the clip, you can hear you in the background. Oh, he's hurt, dude. You're so genuine in that clip. He's hurt. He's hurt. You're so genuine. I don't know.
I'm
it's
happy
just
your
so
dad.
funny.
That's your quarterback, week 1.
Yeah, you were so genuine. And then as he's hurt, as it says Justin Herbert hurt, he's doing this on my screen.
He gets up and just full flashes off the freaking field.
He's literally he's
gone. I
sprinting
think it was
full speed.
his shoulder or something like that. I could be dead wrong. Though. I think it was his shoulder. So he definitely wouldn't be doing this. Flintlock Wood. Flintlock Wood.
He was out for like 6 to 8 weeks.
He was out for a hot minute because your dad had to trade for Geno Smith. I remember that. He was gone. He was not getting a good spot. But right after he made that important tackle, he got up and he bolted it out there. So funny.
Just things like that, dude. And like I understand that like RNG like that has to be involved. Like a lineman's just gonna get hurt for whatever reason. But again, like the same thing, I would post a clip. My lineman would go, they'd be like torn pec. Oh my gosh!
One of the funniest running jokes in Madden that went on for years is he'd be like, he used to tell you the injury immediately. It wouldn't be like, wait a little bit and we'll see the injury update. He used to tell you immediately what the injury was, right? It'd be like, I remember Clinton Portis, halfback for the old Washington Redskins, got hurt one time. Clinton Portis is injured with a concussion. He gets up and they're always holding their wrist. They're going. They'd always. So I'm not kidding. It'd be like torn ACL. Broken ankle.
DeMar Hamlin.
His head fell. You did not just do that. God bless it. Hearn, what have I told you about DeMar Hamlin jokes? You got to limit yourself to 3 a day.
There was a clip. Well, here comes 2. There was a clip. It was like random. It was like random Madden moments I saw on TikTok. Dude scores a touchdown and literally just goes and like lays.
Yeah.
And somebody said he hit the DeMar Hamlin celebration.
God dang it. That's so bad, but it's so good. Oh my God. Hey, yo.
I'll take a
He
little more.
did not win Comeback Player of the Year. Can we talk about that for a
Thank
second?
God.
He had the most number 1 votes for it, first place votes for it. But Joe Flacco, who had the most second place votes for it, won because of the way the rules work.
Democracy.
I love democracy. Star Wars. Anyways, I was like, wait a minute, he doesn't get it. It's Star Wars. I can say that around Kat or around like other friends, and they usually will understand that.
Around most
You're
people,
just going,
I guess.
You're like, I don't know.
I know some Star Wars quotes, not that one.
Yeah. All good. Besides that point, you want to move on, which is also going to be more of me talking? We didn't really get to the curveball, I guess. By the way, you're a new Liverpool fan. Welcome to the club. Go Reds.
Hi. Thanks for being here.
Thanks
for being here.
In your late 20s, decided, you know what I'm going to take up? Being a soccer fan.
Dude, I was in the office and like several people were talking about it and they were so into it. And they're talking about and I did what I've always done. I was like, oh, it's so boring. Like, oh, like I look at all these other stuff. I don't get it. The clock counts up and like all this stuff. And they slowly talked to me about all the rules, and the biggest thing that got me honestly was the whole like in the Premier League there's 20 teams,
which is what I like. Relegation.
The bottom 3 teams, you're
gone, bro. You're in a worse
from
league
D1
next
to
year.
D3. Like, see you. I love that. That keeps you fighting no matter what. I think it's great.
Dude. Every game matters.
Which like doesn't happen. You are literally penalized for tanking, whereas in America you are literally rewarded for tanking.
Yeah,
that's very annoying. I don't know. I watched a video on YouTube that was literally called like soccer for dumb Americans, and it went through and that guy went through and was like, I used to be like you, like, oh, it's boring, like all this. One thing he said that I think was a good comparison, which coming from me of all people is probably like, why does that matter to you? But he said that you need to consider the pace of a soccer game is similar to the pace of a baseball game. Where there's a lot of like, oh, he walked, a single.
But when it happens,
it's not
like,
necessarily. Yo. But then there's bursts of like peak energy. I was like, okay, sure. That's fair. So, dude, I'm here for it. At work the other day, we found a conference room, and like for the last 2 hours of the day, dude literally had a soccer game up on the TV while we sat there and did our work, and I sat there and watched the whole thing. I was like, okay.
Nice. What was the game? Was it like live, or was it just like an old game being like, go to watch this
Madrid
game? Real Madrid? I hate Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Yeah, we were rooting against them, apparently.
Yeah, I hate Real Madrid.
Real Madrid and Leipzig? Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not into, like, I really just follow Liverpool. So, like, I know, like, I don't like Man City. I don't like Manchester United. Man City could take Liverpool over for first place this week. It's kind of rough. Yeah, we might lose first place. The one thing I don't love about soccer is the lack of an American-style playoffs. And I would call it an American-style playoffs because we did popularize this style of like, one game, that's it, win or go home. It's like, no, you play the regular season. Whoever is winning at the end of the regular season wins. We play the season. That's the season. Get the most points throughout the season to win. And that's the way most soccer works. So
I think apparently that's how like MLS works. Like, you know,
they do have a
win,
one win or go home tournament. Yeah. So FC Cincy was, who I obviously pull for as well. They were in first place all season and lost to their biggest rival. They were up 2-1 in the 78th minute, and they scored an equalizer in the 78th minute, and then went to overtime and they lost in overtime. They were leading the whole game after being the best team in the league all season. Lost to their rival with 12 minutes left.
Nice.
Leading with 12 minutes left, I should say. Just a heartbreaker. Anyways, welcome to the club. I'm a casual soccer fan. I'm not hardcore. I imagine you'll be pretty casual as well to start.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Mo Salah, that's our boy. That's our guy.
I'm here for it. I need to learn more. But I'm here for it. It's a new thing, and I'm gonna see how it goes.
Yes, sir. We need to get ourselves some Liverpool gear. They have really nice stuff, by the way. They're like gorgeous colors with that teal in there. Love it, bro.
Yeah, the logo stamp, whatever
crest,
you want to call it.
The crest.
Crest. That's the word. I cannot think of the word crest. It's beautiful.
You're not talking American sports. You're talking British. It's a crest.
Dude, that was sincerely half the entertainment was the announcers for the game.
Yeah, they're wild.
They don't care. They he's being a big baby today, isn't he? Like they just
they go crazy, dude.
And that's like one more thing that like I asked the guy who apparently was like a born and raised soccer fan, and even he was like, I never thought of that. You're watching the games, it's 45 minutes straight with no commercials.
It's great.
It's great. So how do they make money? Because I know they got the little banners of PS5 and Heineken and crap, but so does every NFL stadium ever. But
also the
NFL,
TV rights, and I mean, I guess you could ask how are they paying for the TV rights if they're not running ads. But it's like their stadiums are like 3 times our size. By the way, they're crazy if you haven't seen. Like they're insanely sized. And then past that, I don't know. I know they make more money than we do in our league, so I mean, it's definitely worth interesting.
I guess
definitely worth looking into.
I mean, that's something you have to consider too. You know, I guess it's not the NFL as far as pace goes, but imagine watching a baseball game. How often are there commercials? I guess between every switch. So sometimes you could watch baseball for a while and not watch commercials, but you are going to sit down and watch 45 minutes of play without any commercials. That's great, dude.
Yeah,
that is fantastic.
That is great.
There you go.
Welcome to the club. I can't believe we agree on a team, albeit admittedly my least relevant team because I don't have as much time to keep up with them. We're losing our coach after this year as well, which is a major bummer. He's turned the whole team around. But welcome. It's nice to have a team in common with you, sir.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited.
All right. Well, we'll get off the sports talk for real this time. What's next is the hot take of the week.
Now, and you said it's not sports related.
It's not sports related. No, it's not.
I'm excited to see what related it is.
I'm a little worried about this. First of all, I feel like my ankle is kind of funky here. Anybody else? Anybody at home feel like my ankle's just... Are you like me? I feel like my ankle looks funky this week. I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. I do have a hot take. I was specifically requested of you, and potentially of the viewers, to deliver a Stanley Steamer this week.
1-800 Steamer.
You singing that like Cartman? It's kind of hilarious.
Stanley Steamer.
Yeah, I was required to deliver a Stanley Steamer hot take this week. I'm going to be fully transparent with you, like I was with Herniator this morning. I did not have nothing all week. I did not have nothing. I was like, bro. 2 weeks ago, I'm like, yeah, bro. I got you, bro. Stanley Steamer. Last week, he gives his take. I'm like, bro, I got another week. I've not had anything this week. I got another week, though. I got another week. This morning, I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. I ain't got nothing. And so I kind of thought about it. And I honestly don't know what made me fall upon this. No clue. Like, it's a food-related hot take. I'll tell you that. And I didn't see this food. Don't know why I thought of this food. But it came up. I think it's going to garner some strong opinions. I know my wife is like cutthroat against me on this. Massively.
If this is about bagels, fine. I'm gonna walk out.
If it's what?
If it's about bagels, I'm walking out.
It's not about bagels.
All right.
Suck it, Hearn.
That's all needed to be said. It's on in
Bagels were on my mind, mind you.
Okay.
You're obsessed. You're obsessed. You're so obsessed with bagels. You were so obsessed.
Whose mind were they on just now, Hearn? Not mine.
Because I was gonna mockingly say, "Oh, the Dollar Tree bagels." I was gonna make fun of you for when you said that.
By the way,
And I
they're
was
not
like,
just
oh
Dollar
God,
Tree
what
bagels.
if it
That
actually
just happens,
is about bagels?
That happens to be the only place I can find them. I looked more into it. I was like, why are they Dollar Tree bagels? They're the only place I can find them. That brand. They're available elsewhere, but I can only find them at Dollar Tree, apparently. Oh, no. Anyways. Now, what we're talking about.
Thank God. Now I'm here.
Are you ready for the hashtag Stanley Steamer Hot Take of the Week? Hashtag not a sponsor. Hashtag not the Stanley Steamer Hot Take of the Week. Just hashtag Stanley Steamers because they're hashtag steaming hot takes. Are you ready, sir?
Just need some paper towels for this, not a Stanley steamer.
We also need paper towels for... Why would we need paper towels? Hold on. What am I missing there?
Because Stanley steamer cleans carpet. It's like a bad spill. You gotta get the carpet cleaner, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You're picking up crumbs with this take. You're saying.
I think this is a hot take. I do think this is a pretty hot one. I do.
Okay.
I do admittedly think this is a hot one. Which apparently, there's been some that I thought were hot, and everyone's like, no, they're not even hot takes. And I'm like, I'm in the minority on everything I post as a hot take. The only one I could really think of was maybe Chick-fil-A, where I was like, it's the best. But the hot take was, by the way, the chicken sandwich wars didn't even actually happen. They were before they started. And you can't act like it wasn't a thing. The chicken sandwich wars were a thing, bro. They were getting, those Popeyes lines were everywhere. KFC got on it. It was all irrelevant. It was the point I was making. You all wasted your time. Every one of you. So, suck
How's
it.
it feel?
But speaking of paper towels, you might need one for this actual hot take of the week that I should probably actually get into at some point now.
Let's not teasing. You're edging. Come on.
All right. Here's the hot take of the week. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
The hot take is that, as far as I can tell, and from any reasonable other option that I can think of, popcorn is not only not the best movie theater snack, it is the worst movie theater snack. The freaking worst movie theater snack, bro. It is the actual worst option to have in the movie theater. Full transparency. I like popcorn. I enjoy eating popcorn. Kettle corn, buttery, cheddar, caramel corn, great stuff. Cinnamon popcorn, love it. I do. But movie theater popcorn, while I do agree, maybe the best of its variety, maybe the best regular popcorn you can get is from the movie theaters. I agree. They're loading it with butter and salt. It's delicious. I'm sitting there. They always take up your whole lap. I need something to get my fingers clean every single time I'm grabbing something. I can't grab anything else. I can't check the time on my phone real quick. I can't grab my other candy without getting stuff all over the package and inside my candy. Can't hold my wife's hand because I got popcorn crap all over it. It's messy. You get kernels in your teeth. So I'm like digging in my teeth throughout the whole freaking movie. Right? And then that's besides the fact that it is like $13.50 for $1.50 worth of popcorn. Because you're at a movie theater and they charge everything through the roof. Mostly popcorn. Give me Reese's Pieces, M&M's, cookie dough bites, Twizzlers, Kazoodles, anything else you could think of. Nachos even. Right? They're a little more common than a lot of other options. No other regular option would I rather have less than popcorn. What say you, pal?
That's insane, dude. If you would have stopped it at popcorn's not the best, I would have totally agreed.
That's exactly what it is.
I will randomly get popcorn. Most of the time, I actually get Twizzlers. You said what I normally get. I get Twizzlers.
I think you've told me that. Yeah.
I don't know. That is like weird, but like I love Twizzlers. But dude, I'm sitting here. I googled a list, and you just said some of these. Milk Duds, dude, get out of here. Sour Patch Kids, get out of here. Skittles, get out of here.
Hold on. Milk Duds, bro. Talk about grinding my gears. They're not in anything candy, except sitting on your deathbed and nothing better to do than twiddle your thumbs. It takes 2.5 years to get through precisely one Milk Dud. They are terrible. I've not even seen Milk Duds at movie theaters.
I promise you just listed them.
I did not say Milk Duds. How much money you want to put on it? Because no, I did not.
Maybe they're just on the forefront of my mind. Oh no, yeah, right. Maybe you didn't because you did say another one I thought of, which was Cookie dough bites. Get out.
They're the best, bro. They're unreal. They're a great movie theater snack. They might be my favorite movie theater candy. I don't know about the best.
It says on the
They might be my
box,
favorite.
try them frozen. Try cookie dough bites frozen, apparently.
That could be good. Yeah. You never had them?
Sweet tarts, get out.
I'd rather have them than popcorn.
Snow caps, no.
Yeah, that was my dad's go-to movie candy growing up. Yeah, with Snow Caps.
Reese's Pieces,
but
fine.
I never
That's fine.
see Sweet Tarts. I never see Milk Duds. I don't even think the movie
Mike and
theater we
Ike's,
grew up
no.
with has either. I don't think they have Mike and Ike's either. Somebody could correct me on this. I know for a fact
think they had Mike
there's
and
at least one person listening who sees enough movies who could definitely tell me every freaking candy the movie theater has. For sure. Okay?
I think they had Mike and Ike's.
They might have had Mike
I
and
love
Ike's. That's one
slushies.
I'm not sure about.
I don't know if you're going to count slushies as a food.
No.
But that is what I do. Whenever I go to the movies, I get a blue raspberry slushie and a pack of Twizzlers. That's my
Straight to
my
sugar and
$20
sugar, pal.
slushie.
So you're not even getting popcorn.
No, not
It's
at
the
the
worst.
movie theater.
It's
But to
just
say
the
it's
worst
the
movie
worst,
option, bro.
dude.
For all the things I mentioned, the price, the mess, the quality
Everything's
is some of the
expensive.
best
The price
tasting
isn't-
popcorn you'll get.
Price doesn't matter because everything's priced up. So that's
Yeah,
not
it's like
that.
$6 for a box of candy, but it's like twice that for popcorn. And like my wife, love her to death. She'll eat like a bird 90% of the time. You get her the Mondo Dumongous movie theater popcorn, it's gone, bro. She's finishing that thing on her own.
Dude, you can get the popcorn, like you can like layer your popcorn butter.
If you do it on your own, yeah, there's people that do that. I will say this. I'm not saying I straight up hate popcorn for a movie. There's not a popcorn size that satisfies any desire I would have, which is 2, maybe 3 handfuls. That's all I want of popcorn. And I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro.
No way, dude. I'm literally about to go make popcorn right now. You got me wanting popcorn.
You're falling for the
Dude.
corn propaganda, Hearn. This is propaganda.
Popcorn is one of those things where like it's like Doritos, it's like several other things where like I'll have like a handful, like the wife and I will be sharing a bowl of popcorn watching a movie, and yeah, I'll say, I don't want that much, I'm gonna have a handful, and then I'm eating half the bowl. That's popcorn, dude.
Yeah, I get it.
I only want 3 handfuls.
That might be part of it for some people, but I'm just like, I don't need popcorn. I'm good. I like popcorn. Don't get it twisted. I really like popcorn. I went on kicks with kettle corn, which some people were like, that's not popcorn. No, that's not popcorn. I've had that happen, by the way. I had someone swear up and down, it's not popcorn. What? It's just differently like seasoned popcorn, bro. Yeah. What are you on? That's not the point, though. I've gone on huge kettle corn kicks where I'm just like, I love kettle. I need kettle corn, bro. Kettle corn. I love it, bro. Right? I go on. It's good. It's the worst option at the movie theater. It is. Now, I'm sure someone's listening is like, I could find one worse option. I'm sure I could. Like you tried to pull Milk Duds on me. They might be an option somewhere. I've never seen Milk Duds.
They are.
If Milk Duds are an option, I'll tell you popcorn's better than Milk Duds, okay?
I don't know what option you're going to not see Milk Duds or Mike and Ike's. I don't know what movie.
I retracted on Mike and Ike's, and I'm wondering. I'm like, maybe that is
Junior Mints, dude. Junior Mints.
Yeah, I like Junior Mints. I get Junior Mints. Yeah, I get Junior Mints sometimes from movies. Yeah,
Dude,
I do get Junior
mint
Mints.
and chocolate is perhaps my least favorite.
Miss me with this crap,
flavor
bro.
combination.
Miss me with this crap, bro.
Those little stupid-
Why is that, sir?
those
Why don't you
stupid-
like this? Because I know what you're gonna say. Say it. Why don't you like
it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's the fact that they're bad. That those could be served at Texas Roadhouse, and they'd still be disgusting. The restaurant choice has nothing to do with it.
That's
Where
not
were
what I
you
was
going?
getting at all.
I thought you
The
were going to say
people who
because
hate
it-
mint everything, they're like, toothpaste. Toothpaste.
No.
You know why it
I
tastes
thought-
like toothpaste? Because mints taste good, so they make toothpaste taste like that. Are you freaking stupid? Did you wake up and eat chalk for breakfast? They made toothpaste minty because we enjoy our breath tasting like mint. People.
Some people do.
Taste like toothpaste. It's supposed
Some
to.
people do not. Some people do not.
You're
Some
allowed to
people
not
don't
like mint,
peppermint.
but to say like chocolate bites, man, it's disgusting. Yeah. It's
That's
not. You
that
just don't
is
like mint.
sincerely, I don't know if I could put 3 flavor combos above that for what I hate more. I honestly can't.
What?
And where I was going with it that I thought you were saying was Olive Garden. Olive Garden gives those out. The stupid mint chocolate things at the end. They're just
Do the Andes?
They used to. I don't know
I
what they're
love
called.
Andes
They're like
mints,
little
bro.
tiny.
Andes mints
They
are
look
so
like a.
good, bro. Come on.
They're like the size. They're like the size of 1/16 of a Hershey bar. They're like that one
Andes
little
mints, yeah.
rectangle.
Green stripe? Mint green stripe?
No, it's like covered. It's like a
Okay.
Hershey,
Yeah.
and then it's like
It's
a
like on
layer
top.
of mint.
Sorry, I was kind of calling that a
Disgusting.
stripe. That's my
Absolutely
fault.
disgusting.
Andy's mints. Yeah, they're great,
Disgusting.
bro. They're really good.
You are admitting that it's like they just clash so horribly bad. Those two flavors.
I don't think so. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is phenomenal, bro. Sweet and minty, because like minty is kind of its own flavor profile. It's like spicy, sweet, salty.
It definitely
Minty's
is,
kind of
but
its own thing. You know what I mean? Like exhilarating. Try the new 5 gum.
How it chews the gum 5 feels. I honestly, I will take some time. I will take some time and return to you, but I have said for a long time that I hate the chocolate and mint combo. I honestly don't know, like, you know,
I'm curious.
and I'm trying off the top of my head to think of other like flavor combos. Obviously,
Yeah,
like
it's not really a lot.
peanut butter and chocolate is like god tier. That's
Chocolate has like
fantastic.
a million, though. Chocolate has like a million combos. Chocolate and
yeah,
caramel?
so
What do you think? Because my wife, apparently, it's caramel, which I didn't really learn until like 6 months ago. I knew she wasn't like getting caramel stuff. She hates caramel. I had no idea. She's not into it.
So there's like I don't mind because I'm sure I honestly don't caramel, nougat, all that stuff. I honestly get them all mixed up because like Snickers
Chocolate and
has
nuts?
this one and this one has this one. Like I don't know.
Chocolate covered peanuts is maybe my favorite movie snack. Goobers is
Love
the brand
chocolate
they usually
covered
carry.
peanuts.
So freaking good, bro.
Chocolate covered peanuts are great.
Yeah. So
Chocolate covered mint.
if you're out
is
there and you're like, I can name something worse than popcorn, maybe. Don't you
Junior
need
Mints.
too literally? No, I love Junior Mints, bro. Miss me with that. Junior Mints are so
Milk
good.
Duds.
I had them
Mike
at
and
a
Ike's.
movie. One of the most recent times I went, I got Junior Mints. I love them. But
Some people just
I could name-
This literally
I
says
could-
some people just don't like chocolate and mint together.
okay, just say that.
As we
just
should.
say that.
As
Just
we
say
should.
that. Just say that. It's disgusting.
Raisinets.
That's so different.
Raisinets.
I would absolutely rather have raisinets. Raisinets are so good. What?
Oh my god.
Chocolate covered raisins are
Not better
delicious.
than popcorn.
I would rather have raisinets
Oh
than
my
popcorn.
gosh.
I would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Like there's some that I won't fight you on. Peanut M&Ms. I'm not gonna fight you on. Skittles, I would say popcorn's better. I'm not gonna fight.
I'm not
you if
huge
you
into
say I don't
Skittles, but if I had to pick at a movie, I'd probably say Skittles. Yeah, I probably would. That's
That's what Milk Duds
closer
are.
than a
Milk
lot of
Duds,
these
chocolate,
have
and
been,
caramel.
For what it's worth.
For what it's worth.
What is
We
it?
both said for what it's worth at like the same time. That was weird.
Yeah, because I didn't hear what you said. For what it's worth. Too.
Well, for what it's worth, I said that Milk Duds are the greatest. Oh, I was reading. I was reading. Milk Duds are the greatest of all movie candies. They pull out junk food. Milk Duds are made with chocolate
Greatest
caramel.
of all movie candies.
This site lists.
Yo.
But it has popcorn as number 1, so I don't know what they're on. Well, it says candies. But yeah, they say Milk Duds are the greatest of all movie candies.
You need to divert any hatred you were about to spew towards me at HeadacheSpot on Twitter or at Chaperian on Twitter, by the way, to this guy, whoever the heck
Whoever wrote
this
this.
guy is. Milk Duds, the best movie candy. I didn't even consider them a movie candy.
I think
never
they are.
see them.
I think they are generally pretty highly regarded. Milk Duds. I don't.
You
think
can't.
so.
You're not even really eating them. That's like butterscotch purse candies in the movie theater, bro. You want some of those strawberry grandma candies, bro? Which I really like, by the way. You want them for a movie? No. Give me a break.
No.
Speaking of give me a break, Kit Kats. Why can't we have those during movies? Because they're coming in a
Kit
box.
Kats are probably my favorite candy bar.
Amazing candy bars. Hey,
This
real
site,
quick
you
before we
said
get
it.
into it, keep going.
You said it, and this site listed nachos. I don't think I've seen nachos in a movie theater. Honestly, I would
The one
hate
we
that.
grew up
I
with
would,
had it.
I would love nachos in a movie theater, but you know there's gonna be that guy. It's
The
not.
theater we grew up going to has it, for what it's worth. They carry nachos.
okay.
Or at least they used to. And pretzels too, right? It's usually the one you see as well. You see pretzels
What were you
too.
gonna say now?
One of the dumbest things I've ever heard somebody, like a hill this person's willing to die on. One of the dumbest hills I've ever seen somebody willing to die on. Are M&M's a candy bar?
No.
No, they're not a candy bar. Obviously, they're not a candy bar. Where does it have to be a bar to be a candy bar?
Like,
Are you insane?
If you want to,
That's like
throw
calling a
them in,
bicycle
like,
a car because they both move.
If you want to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to throw them into like their candy,
They
so
are
is
candy.
a Hershey bar.
They're chocolate.
But-
M&M's my
yeah.
favorite chocolate. Okay, that's cool. Well, Hershey's my favorite chocolate. Both valid things. Hershey's are my favorite chocolate bar. That's cool. Peanut M&Ms are my favorite chocolate bar.
Yeah, I would.
You
if
need
I
to go
asked
seek mental
someone-
help yesterday.
If I asked someone what's your favorite candy bar and they said M&M's, I'd be like, no, you're a bar.
A bar, bro.
Yeah.
Snickers, Milky Way, Three Musketeers. A bar.
I wouldn't call Reese's
If you
Cups
said
a bar
Reese's
then
Cups, that is even a more valid answer than peanut M&Ms, even though it's still
It's
wrong.
more, but it's not. Yeah.
That's less wrong, but
They
it's
have
still
some.
wrong.
They have some now that are literally like a Snickers.
Yeah,
shape.
well, they've rebranded stuff. Like Fast Breaks, I think Fast Breaks actually were already Reese's, but they like rebranded Take Fives to Reese's. They're already Hershey, and I was like, it's Reese's Take Five. I'm like, okay. They're good. They're an underrated candy bar. But peanut M&M's not a candy bar. You're sick in the head if you think that. I'm kind of feeling it, bro. I'm kind of throwing out some hateful stuff tonight. I'm kind of on some hateful energy, apparently, which is valid considering the 5 songs I'm about to tell you that I really hate. And then one that I think a lot of people skip that I'm not here for, that I think you should listen to. So, just an
so you're saying
honorary
that
mention.
a lot of people skip it, but you like it. Is that what you're saying?
That's absolutely what it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I threw an honorable mention. I'll throw that in before my final entry here. Speaking of which, lead us in. Take us away, Penny.
Everybody, you have songs. You have songs where when they come on, they're instant skips. They will never show up in your liked playlist. If they play in your car, you're gonna skip them. Dude, I'll start with my most obscure one.
Okay.
You're probably like, why? Don't Stand So Close to Me by The Police.
I don't even know that.
Because what I just said is what the song is. Don't stand so close to me. That's the entire song. That happens for 4 minutes.
I don't like the Police, period, bro.
It's
Or
a
the
terrible
musician
song.
Sting. I don't
It's
like either of them. I don't
terrible.
think they make good music. Bro.
The Police, the Cars, the Doors, all those bands I get mixed up on who sings what. So off the top of my head, I don't know if I
don't
can
mind
name
the
another
Doors.
Police song. But Don't
They
Stand
have
So
that
Close
one.
to Me. It's just
God. They have that one that's like basically a stalker song, bro. Hold on.
I don't like songs that use too much repetition. I think it's lazy. If you came up with 2 lines and you're like, this is great, I'm going to sing this for 4.5 minutes. That's so lazy. And you know my opinion is on how lazy a lot of music is. So that's half the reason I don't like Don't Stand So Close to Me by The Police. It's just, I don't even know what it's about. I don't feel like looking it up what it's about. Like, who do they not want to stand so close to them? But it's terrible, dude.
Whoever they wrote that song about is clearly not who they wrote, I would say, the most popular song about, which is Every Breath You Take.
Which is very stalkerish, yes.
It is very stalkerish. They wrote Roxanne. I like Roxanne, for what it's worth. You like Roxanne?
I like Roxanne. I like Every
I like
Breath You Take.
Roxanne. I don't really like that one. Not my favorite. It's not that bad, though, I guess. So I don't hate that one.
Not Don't Stand
And
Too Close.
here, listen. There's going to be artists here. No, there's not. There's not going to be a single artist here who I don't not like. So never mind. I was going to say, there's going to be artists here who I don't like this song and I like this artist. That's not true. I don't like any of these artists. But,
No,
okay.
same.
That's fine.
There you go. Getting our toes wet, buddy. What you got?
I'm going to jump right into the pool. It's not going to be a surprise. I'm just going to get out of the way. Every single person that's listened to the pod thoroughly is expecting to hear some mention of this person. So here we go, because it is a valid entry. Out of Style by Taylor Swift. I quite literally heard come on the radio when I was home for Thanksgiving in November. I was like, ugh, I hate this song. I look over, and I learned for the first time that it's by Taylor Swift. I talked to you about this, right?
Yeah.
Did I talk about this on the pod? Oh, I hope not. I
can't
don't know if I
remember.
did or not. Had no clue that moronic, brain-dead song was by Taylor Swift. Had no clue. Just terrible garbo pop music. That is all she really makes for the most part. Seems like a lovely person. Okay? I hope she doesn't take a private jet over to come to come hit me for this and then take it right back.
She only takes her private jet if the drive is longer than 2 minutes.
Okay. My bad.
That's the only time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, I quite literally heard that song. Come on. I hate this song. I'm skipping it. But I didn't know who it was by. I look over to change the dial because it's literally a dial on my car radio still, right? And, oh my God, this is Taylor Swift. This
that
is
her
America's
worst song?
God right now.
I don't think that's her worst song, dude.
I don't either, but I quite literally had a moment where it came on and I was like, skip, get this out of here. That's why I was like, I got to mention it.
That's fair.
I don't think it's her worst
That's
song
fair.
either. I don't. I like Blank Space. I'll give you that one. I still really like that song after all these years. So If you're listening, just focus on that if you're ready to come for my throat. I like Blank Space. That's a good song.
Okay.
So that's my first one. What is your next one, Honey Idol?
My next one, I'm going to group because they're two songs by the same group. The
Nice.
first one, as far as I know, is a little newer. The second one came out whenever we were in high school.
Love it.
Both by Florida Georgia Line. And that is the band.
No way.
that I'm telling you. I promise you.
This is how we roll.
That's terrible, too. I don't even have that in here.
No way.
If you like Florida Georgia Line, I promise you, you will never have the aux in my car. You will not. I do not trust your opinion on anything else, music-wise. If you like
I'm
Florida
trying to
Georgia Line.
remember what that big song they had. But what was their huge song? What was
You'll
their
hear
big
it.
one?
Hang on. The new one is called Lil Bit.
Don't know that.
And it's a song that goes like, take me to the country. And the guy goes, he says, Shawty, you gon' love me. A country person
that one?
saying Shawty. I literally just got chills. Like, oh, I can't stand it. Stop saying Shawty. Stop it. That's disgusting.
Unless your name is Ayaz.
But, well, no, I'm just saying stop saying Shawty.
I know. I'm messing around. Keep going.
But their biggest song, the song that I will skip after 2 notes, is Cruise. Cruise
It's way
is out.
overplayed.
Baby, you a song. Baby, you a song. Get out. Get out. Get out of my car. If you play that, I will kick you out of my car.
Does he legitimately
I
say
should've-
"Baby, you a song"? Not "Baby,
Baby,
you're a
you
song."
a song.
It's not country. Like, "Baby, you're a song." It's "Baby,
If
you."
he says your, it 100% sounds like you.
What do the lyrics say? I believe you.
I'm
By
gonna
the way,
look it
the lyric, because sometimes the lyrics are wrong if you look them up. By the way,
The lyrics technically say "Baby, you're a song," but which is still stupid. But I promise it sounds like "Baby, you a song."
That's one. Okay, in all seriousness, first, by the way, Genius, who does the lyrics for Spotify, says "Baby, you a song." So I would go with that before I go with the lyric, the Google pop up. That is one where I don't know if I've elaborated on this much. When I hear that song and I'm gonna sing it back or sing with the radio or sing with whatever's going on, I cannot help but do something that I, as a native West Virginian, have the right to do. And you can't get mad at me for it. I'm from there. My family still lives there. I'm allowed to do this. And it's called my moron bumpkin accent. Baby, you're a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down. That makes me have that accent automatically when you sing it. Because you can't tell me that
Because you're
accent's
losing
not
brain cells.
embellished, bro.
Because you're losing brain cells listening to that song.
That song, that accent is embellished. It's embellished.
I hope, but I should have thrown that song and my number 1 pick. I should have thrown those into my whenever we talked about things we act like babies over, because I will quite literally throw you out of my car if you play that. Get out.
I hear you.
It's
I hear you
garbage, dude. It's such garbage.
I've got 4 more. You only have 1 more?
I only have 1 more.
I've got 4 more and an honorable mention of one that I do want to hear and I don't want skipped.
Okay, well you talk for a little bit. I'll say.
Yeah, sounds like it, huh? I'm going to do my little cheap shot one out of the way as well. I don't think the Taylor Swift one was that cheap. I literally heard it, literally thought to skip it, did not even know it was by Taylor Swift, which happens a lot with artists I don't like, by the way. I'll look over and go, who is singing this? And she'll just get a smile on her face. I'm like, okay, it's one of the 3 or 4 people I just can't stand. And some of them have really distinct voices. My big thing with Taylor Swift is she doesn't. She sounds like everyone else. So I can't tell when it's Taylor Swift most of the time. I have no clue. I swear, I'm not being funny or quirky. I cannot tell when it's her most of the time. No clue. But my cheap shot entry right here is that I, in almost any circumstance, will immediately skip 99% of slow love songs. I don't need them in almost any facet of life. You're at work, don't want it. Going to work out, don't want it. I'm in the car on a road trip, don't want it. I don't need slow love songs most of the time. There's some that are really good. There's some that I really like. A lot of the bands I've grew up listening to, especially a lot of old 80s rock bands, have really good slow love songs. A lot of them, right? I just don't need to hear them almost ever. I just don't. And so for me, if I can tell it's just like a super slow and like the lyrics start getting good, skip. I'm good, bro. I don't need this. I just don't need this. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I was gonna try to think of different songs to ask you. Like, okay, the first one that came to mind was like "End of the Road" by Boyz II Men. You skipping that?
Don't know that I know that. For what it's worth, I love Boyz II Men, but I don't know that.
You know it. "I'll Make Love to You," Boyz II Men. You skipping that?
Don't know that I know that one either, pal.
Those
I'm not claiming to be a
perhaps
connoisseur,
two
but
of their most famous.
I like Boyz II Men. It's fine. Motel Philly's my jam, bro.
I promise you've heard of both of those songs. Like you've heard them in a movie.
Maybe
or whatever.
if they're really slow love songs, which I know Boyz II Men has some really, really slow songs. Like you talk about that like two-step that they used to like to do, and they really used to two-step a lot. Okay, I mean you be two-stepping like.
So can you give me an example of
Yes,
any person?
One. There's one that comes to mind from a band that I really like, and it is Angel by Aerosmith. And that's not even like mega slow, but it's slow enough to where I'm just like, I'm not listening to Aerosmith to hear this kind of music, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? I'm just not listening to the artist to hear
Aerosmith off the top of my head to
really. It's a good song. It's definitely one of the more popular ones. That is the one that keeps popping into my head, I will say.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm just like, I don't need it, bro. I don't need it, bro.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me just see, like, real quick. Let me just look like most popular slow love songs. Maybe one will change my mind. I said 99%. If I can get 1 out of 10, that's like, no, I don't want to skip that one. We'll see. Unchained Melody, don't know it. Thinking Out Loud, used to really like it. When a Man Loves a Woman, skip. What's that?
No, an entry from me, I'm saying.
Oh, okay. And like Elvis popped up on here. Here's the thing about Elvis. A lot of his songs were so slow that I don't want to hear him just chilling down, cruising down the road. I don't. I love Elvis. I like Elvis a lot, actually. Probably more than a lot of people my age do. But I'm just like, I don't need it, bro. I don't need it. I'll move off this point now because I'm beating a dead horse at this point. But I'm good.
Okay. Now give me one more of yours, and then I'll tell you the one I just not thought of, and then we can start the cycle back.
There's another song by this person that I'm not even gonna mention. You've mentioned it before. It's just it goes without saying it's an automatic skip. I have as an automatic skip Bodak Yellow. I don't want to hear it ever. It's by Cardi B. Surely to God you know that song.
I recognize the title. How's it go?
You can't.
You gotta rap it.
If you wanted to. Surely to God you know that song.
Yeah.
That's the song that put her on the map, bro. Kodak Black. No, it was Bodak Yellow. Give me a freaking break. I can't stand any of her music for the most part, which again is a recurring trend for this whole list, unfortunately. But, dude, come on. What a terrible rap song to go viral. And, like, there are people in my college classes that love that freaking song, bro. All girls, whatever. That's fine. If you feel empowered by that, good for you. I don't like that song. It is not a good song. It's not even a good rap song. And that's back when I was heavier into rap than I've ever been in my entire life. I could have told you at that point. I could have rambled about good rap songs. That was not one of them. Terrible song. And of course, number one on the hip hop charts for just months at a time. Yeah. She's still famous for it to this day. Honestly. Like, that's the song that put her on the map. So,
yeah.
I hate that freaking song. I don't want to hear that song. I don't want to hear any mention of it. It's like one of the best hip hop songs of the. No, it's not. Miss me with that. It's an instant skip, is what it is.
It's terrible.
What you got?
I'm gonna list my least favorite song from my least favorite genre, which is punk or punk rock. Or it's not punk, it's punk rock. Well, it's not punk rock, it's punk. It's got punk in it. Punk
I've got
sucks.
one in here.
All the Small Things is the definition of why I hate punk or punk rock. It's whiny 40-year-old men acting like they're in high school. Weird. All the small things. I just know. That's it. It's terrible, dude.
They call themselves crappy punk rock. They call their own music crappy. And so it's not really known.
Well, we're gonna stick it to the man. Fine, I'm all for sticking it to the man. I don't want to sound like a baby in high school as I'm doing it. I just don't. If that's your prerogative, you listen to All the Small Things, and High School Never Ends, and Stacy's Mom.
High School Never Ends is a slap, bro.
Fun.
That song slaps. That's a bop, is what I meant to say.
Nope.
That's not even the same. I don't even know how it's the same
That's
genre as all the
almost
small things.
weirder
I
because
don't.
again, it's grown men singing like high schoolers about their friend's mom. That sounds like music I can get behind. That sounds great.
Stacey's mom is weird. That's not one that I'm defending. But I will defend High School Never Ends. I love that song. Sorry.
It is perhaps the embodiment of what I just said. The grown men
They're
acting
right.
like they're in high school.
Why are you saying F them? They're right in that song. Those lyrics are true. They're 100% correct. I'll leave you to it if you don't know the lyrics. So, okay.
All the small
Anything else,
things.
sir? All Small Things
there you
sucks. I'm not a fan. Sorry. I tried to go through a Blink phase because like I like the t-shirts. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to listen to Blink 182. Just like I tried with the Beatles. I'm like, nah, screw this. This is garbage, bro. This is not good. It's not for me. I love punk rock. They're just not one of my favorite of the genre. So, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to disagree with you a bit on that one. All the Small Things, I'd have no problem if you skip that for the rest. If I had to skip that for the rest of my life, I'd be like, yeah, my life's probably better. So,
Yep, it would be.
all right, my next one. I did not even care to look up who the heck, what one-hit wonder sings this ignorant, awful, terrible, no good, abomination, lack of God-fearing song called Wonderwall. I hate Wonderwall so much.
That should have been a hot take.
Gonna be the name that
That
you want to
should
talk
have been a
about
hot
sounding like that? You can't go, all this nothing can
It's
whiny, and then go, Wonderwall's good.
You're my Wonderwall.
It's the exact same. The exact same. It's the exact same. If you told me
You're
Wonderwall
so
was by
right.
Blink 182, you'd be like,
You're so right. It's
thank
Oasis.
you. Let's go.
You're
Let's
so
go.
right. It's terrible. It's
I
terrible.
I was gonna save it for last. It's like I have to do it off the heels of Blink because like he cannot disagree with this. He cannot disagree with this off the heels of Blink.
We're going to be in the minority. I promise we are. But
I guarantee
Wonderwall
it.
sucks.
That song is awful, especially for like the other songs of its time. It's not even good, bro.
I just don't like.
You can be
can
whiny
listen
and
to
be good.
music.
Basket Case, bro.
Maybe.
Basket Case.
Whether you listen to music for the beat, whether you listen to music for the lyrics, whatever. Some people, like my wife, admit she doesn't really pay attention to the music. Whatever it is, it's almost exclusively background noise. So it doesn't
That's
really
wild.
matter. I care about my music. It can so greatly impact my mood.
For sure.
What mood are you in, or do you want to be in, that you want to listen to that? I don't understand. Yeah, it's gonna be the day today.
It's gonna be
Stop.
the day today. Yeah, it says that at some point, doesn't
I
it?
did that.
Wonderwall. What does that mean?
Well, no,
By the way,
you're my Wonderwall.
no, that's a meme. That's a meme. It doesn't say that at any point. I just remembered. Gonna be today is gonna be the day. That's gonna be the day today.
Today.
I was like, oh yeah, it does say that, doesn't it? No, it's a meme. I remember now.
It's just
Perhaps my least favorite song of all time is Wonderwall.
dude. I am here for that. I am
Thank
so
God,
here for that.
bro. Let's go.
Yeah,
We should just
dude,
end the
that is-
podcast right now. Stop posting episodes and everything. We agreed, bro. Let's go. It's been a while. We used to agree a lot. It's been a while, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. What a
so I've got
great
one
brand.
more, and then my honorable mention, which is going to make me sound like, why should I care what you say? You want to listen to this song. It's how it's going to go. But you've got at least one more. You want to go?
Oh, this is my last one. And this is my end
Okay.
all be all. This is the one that I have said quite literally boils my blood off of two notes. And that is Centerfold by the Jay Gillis Band. Gillis?
Should I know this band? Should I know this song?
You know, can you listen right now? Are you able to listen?
Yeah, I think so.
Search Centerfold. And
You
by
won't
the first
hear it on
two
the pod,
notes.
but I'll hear it.
No, that's fine. In two
I know
notes,
John,
I promise
John
you.
Fogerty? Not that.
No, the Jay
Jay-
Gillis Band. Centerfold. It's terrible. That is my end.
That's a
all
beat.
be
That's
all,
a good
dude.
beat.
The
I don't need to hear
moment
that
it goes,
song, though.
Skip. Skip. Get out.
You actually did it really good from my brief moment of hearing it. Yeah, I definitely do know it. I did not know what it was called or who it was by.
Centerfold.
I don't know any of the words. I just know na 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 na. I don't know anything. I don't know any of the words.
I know some of the words, but it's that.
That's your least favorite
that's the
song of all
biggest thing
time?
for it. Probably. Because
Dang.
sincerely, that organ, it sounds like an organ at the very beginning. I hate it.
It might
It's
just be
terrible.
a keyboard. I have no idea.
Well, yeah.
It might be an
but, like,
organ, just playing like notes you don't hear elsewhere on an organ. I don't know.
I don't know.
So,
It's
I'm
terrible.
fine with that.
It is.
I have no
It
problem with
is
that.
like you can go on your Spotify, and if a song plays, you can hit like the little like minus button, and it will like never play that song again. I have that minus. Like, do not play this.
I don't know if I've disagreed with any on your list. Well, we'll do a quick rundown at the end there, and I'll have you do a thumbs up or thumbs down to mine. I'll do a thumbs up or a thumbs down to yours. How about that? Okay.
Okay.
Before I go to my last entry, which I know you're gonna thumbs down agreeing on, I want to talk about a song that I know for a fact you heard almost certainly, and almost certainly everybody listening to us that would hear this song come on the radio is gonna skip. And it is simply called Bleu by Eiffel.
Oh,
Otherwise called Dabadi.
that should have been in my list. I can't stand it.
No one can stand that song, bro. Something about that song I really like, dude. I can't help it.
No, I don't know how I didn't have that on my list.
Real talk. It is the first song I remember hearing on the radio. And maybe that plays a role in it. I had it on a cassette tape of just like radio hits from that era when I was like literally 4. I had a cassette player. That's how old it was. And I was just like, yeah, bro. And so something about that song to me, I'm like, this is what music sounded like in 2001 or 2002. I'm like, this is just what it sounded like. This was good music back then, right? Because I didn't know any better. I'm like, this is good music, bro. Just like how I ironically at this point, kind of like Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO, even though I acknowledge like that song has not aged well. That entire sound and era has not aged well, right?
Yeah.
There's a part of me I'm like, oh, I really liked it at the time, actually. There's a time where I was like, this is the greatest song of all time. Not literally, but I didn't know any better, right? I would never, ever skip Blue. I believe it's by Eiffel, in parentheses.
That is
Dabadi.
probably... I cannot believe I didn't have that in here because that's probably my second least favorite song of all time. That is the definition of an instant skip, dude.
I only thought of it because I guess it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. There's a remix of this song that like takes the beat, has like their own words to it now, and it's like pop. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I think it's good. I think it's kind of good. I don't know, bro. I love that beat. I think that beat is so good, bro. I'm sorry. That beat is so good. That's my honorable mention. A song I'll never skip, no matter how much people hate it. I love that song. Sorry. Oh, it's still my turn, huh? I forgot.
Yeah.
My last one you're going to disagree with, and that's Firework by Katy Perry. It wasn't supposed to be my last one. Wonderwall was, but then you said Blank. I was like, I have to throw this out there.
No.
I'm skipping Firework by Katy Perry for the rest of my life.
I'm not skipping
until I
Firework.
die. And honestly,
skipping
she's
Firework.
the I will skip you forever artist until a new song comes out that I'm like, Eye of the Tiger, skip. California Girls, skip. Last Friday Night, skip. Firework, skip. Wide Awake, skip. Black Widow, is that her? She sing Black Widow? Like a Black Widow, baby. Is that her? I don't care if it is or not. Skip.
Iggy
I'm
Azalea
skipping
was
Katy
on
Perry
that.
as an artist. Yeah. She's like, Black Widow, baby. I remember that. Yeah. Awful
Love that
song.
song.
God, you're terrible. What?
I love Black Widow. It's got
I'm
the
acknowledging
beat.
Blue. Like, if it came out today, it's What Does the Fox Say-esque. It's straight meme, right? I've got, like, a weird memory associated with that. So I'm like, I don't want to skip this song. Are you telling me Black Widow is a good song?
I like It's in my like songs. Yep. It's got a great beat.
No, it's awful. It's stinky. It's stinky.
It's
It's
great.
stinky, bro. The whole all of it is stinky. It's all stinky.
It's got a great
Sorry.
bass.
Sorry, bro. Nah, man.
I'm gonna love
Great
you
bass.
until you hate me.
I'm surprised you didn't say hate it, bro. I hate that freaking song. I'm surprised you didn't put Meghan Trainor on yours. Speaking of great bass. Anything Meghan
I
Trainor?
don't-
Wait, we
I don't
kind of agree on
hate
Meghan
Meghan
Trainor,
Trainor.
don't we?
Yeah, so some of Meghan Trainor's individual songs we've kind of flopped on. Like, I like this, you don't like this, you like this, I don't like this, like whatever. But
I pretty actively like Meghan Trainor, I will say.
okay,
I think she does a good job of just like, doing something with the meaningless lyrics, not making them meaningful, but like being interesting with them and also just capturing an interesting, catchy sound. But that's not what we're to talk about. I could go without listening to Katy Perry for the rest of my life and be just fine. Probably better off, actually.
I could too, but she's. Well, and what even was it? Was it Firework? What was it?
Firework is the one I'm like, that song might be the most overplayed of her songs. It might be her most popular. I have no clue. That song is not good in retrospect. It's not good. And it's obnoxious. It's so repetitive. It's so just like...
It is repetitive.
People use it on like commercials and like edits and stuff like that of like, wow, look at this cool epic thing. And like, yeah. Or like inspiration, right? It's an inspirational song, bro.
Yeah,
it's inspirational.
Easier for that.
Show them what you're worth, you know? I think that's what it says.
On Spotify,
Terrible
it's
song.
her 5th most played song on Spotify. Her 5th.
Is it her 5th most popular or 5th most played? Because you know they get them out of order sometimes. Number 1 at the top of the list will have more plays than 2 sometimes.
Okay, I do see that. So I guess it is 3. How stupid that they do that.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Yeah, last Friday night, Dark Horse, and then Firework. And then there's
Dark
Wide
Horse,
Awake, Hot
also
and
not good.
Cold. Hot and Cold's good.
Oh, okay. I'll give you Hot and Cold. I like that song.
Hot and Cold's good. And earlier we were talking about this. Teenage Dream is great. Teenage Dream is a good song.
It's definitely more tolerable than the rest. It is. It's definitely more tolerable than the rest. Firework,
Okay.
bro. To heck with it. That song should have never been released.
Do you
That
ever
is-
feel
Again,
like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again?
is that the word? Are those the words?
Do you ever feel like a I
Plastic
don't know if I got that
bag?
exactly right, but yeah, that's some of them. I don't know if I got that exact, like, this is the exact thing, but yeah, that's...
It's awful, bro. It's not even, like, if you find that song inspirational, you need therapy.
Do you ever feel
I
like a
ain't with
plastic
that.
bag drifting through the wind wanting to start again?
I'm good, bro. I don't need to hear that song
Do you?
anymore.
Do you?
No.
People are asking.
No,
Katy
they're
Perry's
not.
asking. Katy Perry's asking.
No one's asking except Katy Perry. All right, and I don't trust what she cares about, so...
Well, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling to feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to start again? Maybe like an 8?
That's gotta be... Didn't know where you were going with that, bro. So I feel like probably like a 1 or 2, man. That's probably low. You're like 8. The pain's probably an 8 out of 10 at that point. I'm sorry for not making it more, grandiose, a more grand reveal or anything. Wonderwall is gonna be my 1 because I think that's the one you all
Wonderwall
disagree with
is
the
a
most.
great pick. That is.
I think that is one that
fantastic.
most people strongly disagree with. People
I
love
agree.
that stupid, terrible song.
It's
low
so
effort,
terrible.
bro. It just sounds low effort. So does all the
It's-
small things.
It's exactly. I said I don't like folk music. I don't like the music where the guy with an acoustic guitar.
Acoustic
And there it is, acoustic.
or banjo.
That is Wonderwall. That is Wonderwall. Acoustic covers of songs are fine, but if the song and you do know, like Wonderwall, like Wagon Wheel, you know when the song was written around an acoustic guitar.
I like Wagon Wheel. I can't lie, bro. I kind of like Wagon Wheel. Mama rock me. I don't know. I like that. I don't know. You kind of get that.
Mama
You kind
rock
of
me.
get
What's
that
mean?
bozo.
What does that even mean? Whose mom are you talking to?
Yours.
He ought to have a collab with
In
Stacey's
Fortnite.
mom. Ought to have a collab. All right, so let's get through our list one more time. Don't stand so close to me.
I'll give a thumbs up or a thumbs down as to whether or not I agree. So, like, here are songs you should instantly skip. I'll agree or disagree. Ready?
Don't Stand So Close to Me by The Police. Little Bit by Florida Georgia Line. Shawty, You Gonna Love Me. Baby, You a Song. You made me want to roll my windows down. All my small things. And then the of Centerfold.
Yeah, I was skipping that too, bro. I'm probably not listening to that whole
Okay.
song either. I don't think I'm listening to it. I really don't think I will listen to it all the way through. I'm agreeing with your entire list.
Okay.
So, all right, Out of Style, Taylor. Here are songs that you should always skip. Out of Style by Taylor Swift. 99% of slow love songs.
I need more context.
Thumbs
there,
up or
so I
thumbs
can't
down.
agree.
I gave you Angel.
can't.
All of Me by John Legend. John Legend, there's 2 examples.
Oh no! Then
I don't
get
need
out.
to hear that song. Okay. Bodak Yellow by Cardi B.
This is gonna be
Wonderwall.
so. We're doing this so stupid because it looks like you're saying, "Is Bodak Yellow a good song?" I'm like, we're doing this backwards.
Okay, reread yours. I'll say skip or play. How about that?
We're going to go through my list one more time.
In case we want to clip it. You don't know. What if we need to clip this, viewers? Go.
Don't Stand So Close to Me by The Police.
Skip.
Little Bit.
Skip.
Shawty, You Gonna Love Me. Baby, You a Song? You said it beforehand.
No, I was just
Things.
doubling down on a little bit. Skip on Cruise.
All the Small Things you skipping?
Skip, bro.
And then the... Centerfold.
I promise I would skip that darn song. Yeah. Skip.
There you go. What you got?
Out of Style, Taylor Swift.
Get that out.
Most slow love songs. I said 99%.
I can't, dude. I can't agree with that one.
You gonna play?
You gave an
play 'em?
example of All of Me by John Legend. Yeah, I'm playing that.
Okay. You need to hear that, like while you're working out, while you're cruising down the road, while you're at work, trying to get through the day.
Just because I won't play it as I'm trying to hit a PR doesn't mean I don't.
There's like hardly any other. We're good. Bodak Yellow by Cardi B.
Get out.
Wonderwall by who the frick knows or cares.
Your biggest Get Out.
Get out of here, bro. Firework by Katy Perry.
I'll let it play.
I'm Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Die.
Get Out.
I love that song, bro. I'm sorry. All right, well, I think that wraps it up with a nice little bow on it. Follow us on TikTok at Headaches and Hot Takes. Follow us on Twitter at HeadacheSpod. Anything else, Hearn?
That's it, buddy. Those songs suck. If you like Florida Georgia
Friends
Line,
don't
you
let
suck.
friends listen to Florida Georgia Line.
That's right. If you voluntarily listen to Florida Georgia Line, don't
Stop
don't
Get
procreate.
some help.
We don't need any more of you running around.
Hooday, baby.
Peace.